John 1:6. Fuit homo missus a Deo, cui nomen erat Johannes. There was a man sent from God, or by God, whose name was John. Here the evangelist begins a new narrative section in his gospel, having told us about the Verbum Dei, the Word of God, Jesus Christ, who is the light and life of the world and who shines in the darkness. Now we're going to hear about Johannes, John the Baptist, the forerunner of the Messiah, who was a man. This is from sum esse, to be. We might as well go on here and list the principal parts. The third is fui, and the fourth, futurus. Fuit is the third person singular, perfect, active, indicative form of this verb. There was, or he, she, it was, a man, homo. Missus, sent. This is the perfect passive participle of the verb mitto, mittere, of the third conjugation. Sent, having been sent by God or from God. And it's possible here that the translator is trying to convey what seems to be the sense of the Greek New Testament, from God. But in Latin, this is about equally from God or by God. It doesn't really matter so much in this case. We also want to note something going on here with cui nomen erat. We might have expected some kind of genitive here, whose name was John, but instead what we get is the dative singular masculine form of our relative pronoun, qui, quae, quod, cui. Normally we might say to whom or for whom, but in this case something different is happening. We call this whole construction here a dative of possession. And the dative of possession is sometimes preferred by Latin speakers and writers in certain situations to some use of the genitive case, which is how we normally indicate possession. And it's preferred particularly in cases like this, when someone's name is being introduced in conjunction with an appearance of the verb sum esse. We might literally translate by saying, to whom was the name John, but really it means whose name was John. If you were introducing yourself in ancient Rome or to Jerome in Bethlehem, you would say, mihi est nomen, and then you'd say your name. Literally, to me is the name such and such. But really it means the same thing as my name is, in this case, whose name was Johannes, John.